Hey everyone, welcome back to the extras of PixelJunk Monsters Ultimate. We will be going into the Tiki Hut and exploring all the special stuff that we got by doing these metal challenges. So this is exciting because I have looked at some of this stuff, but I've not looked at everything, so this will be a bit new to me as well. So, first, we have our trophy that we got 100% on. All these medals, of course. We have that. But we'll also be taking a look at, we also have these Tiki maps as well, which we already saw these maps. Tiki map, Toki map, and Getty Getty map for getting a perfect on these stages. But today we're going to look at the concept art, the gallery, videos, and audio. So this is going to be exciting here. So I guess we'll just hop right on in here to the concept art. Let's see what concept art there was for this game here. View concept art from PixelJunk Monsters here. Alright, so here's our book. Oh, we can change the music too by pressing up and down. Let's see. Bye bye. We will go through the music, but I'll just keep it at something here. So here we go. Well, not that track. Tiki Works, volume... Is that volume 1 or volume 2? I don't know. Let's go ahead and... actually, let's not even start the slide. Let's just flip through the page. Here we go. Hey Ryan, nice to see you here. We're exploring the extras. Alright, so we have all of our main towers here, it looks like. Not sure what these numbers mean. We have 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11, okay, 15. Maybe it... Yeah, I don't know what the numbers symbolize. And we have our speed potion down at the bottom there. 28 and 29, and then our bombs down the bottom right there, 30, 31. Again, there's really no story to this game, so you kind of have to just guess what these things mean. I don't have a clue what they mean. Okay. Now this one does make more sense here. This one's actually showing you what it is. So this is the arrow tower, 100 coins to bring out, 0 gems, and it shows you its toughness, its firing speed, its range, and I don't know what oh, I guess it's a spread damage. Okay, because it doesn't have any spread damage. And we can see what the levels up are. So the first level up is just range, it's range again, it's range again, and then for the final one, it's power. And as I always said, the arrow tower, it's very hard to get up to black because it's like, who cares? But once it's black, it has a lot of power. And you can kind of see a bit here of what it does. So if you use the arrow plus these balloon guys, they fall in the water. This is like the documentation of these Tiki men, of how they were able to protect their little Tiki men. This is actually really interesting, and it shows here arrows plus spiders, because spiders are weak to arrows, so it says a dead spider. And it shows here it can attack across the water, which it can as well. Cool, okay, so next one, our cannon here. 120 coins, 0 gems, and mostly just, let's see, it's very strong, and... is that right there? That doesn't seem right, that one there. Oh, okay, you just... What's the attack power compared to the arrow? Okay, so I guess it increases the firing speed is better. I didn't realize that, but its range is pretty small, and as you can see, it's upgrading just all strength. And you can see the images on the right of what it does. We have golems, I think, is the second one, but it looks like water or something. I don't really know. Some of these images are a bit hard to make out. Alright, let's switch our track as we go along. Okay, anti-air, 150 coins, 0 gems, has a wide range, and as you can see, it increases its firing speed up until the very last one, which is increases power. And we have a little check mark over to the right there with the bats. Bats are definitely weak against those. But it's showing you here, you want to upgrade it to black to take out those bats, and indeed you do. You want to upgrade it as much as you can because that thing doesn't do too much damage until it's purple. Once it's purple, it continuously fires, and then once you get it up to black, then it's really, really good. So this is giving you a bit of tricks here of what you can do to help make it a bit easier to deal with these enemies if you weren't aware of these secrets. Okay, the ice tower. This one's an interesting one. 200 coins to bring this thing out. You see it increases its strength, its spread, strength, and then spread. And it shows it slows down the spiders, but then it also shows a cannon firing. Because that's, I guess, more like if you're able to slow them down, the cannons can actually do some damage to the spiders. But you want to increase those. Okay, next, the Tesla. 250 coins and 10 gems. This is our first gem one. Its power is very strong, and it can increase its range a lot. I'm excited to get to the Hive Tower, of course. The Hive Tower is my favorite, but we're not there yet. No. Everything can be electrocuted there. Oh, and it's showing how it's really, really good when enemies go around a tree, as we've seen. If they go around a tree, perfect. Laser Tower. Here we go. Firing speed, range, and then attack power. A laser tower is very, very good against flying enemies. As you can see, it hits multiple enemies up at the top. And the bees, it's showing the bees here. Those bees look really, really ugly here. Wow, okay. So, it's actually showing, okay, arrows plus anti-air X. No. But laser. This is a really interesting concept here. Okay, our fire tower. Fire tower is really, really good. Let's see what stuff we got for here. So, cannons, and we have fire burning them up. Oh, I see. Okay, so we have an ice tower slowing them down, and then a fire burning them up. But I don't think that they interact with one another, though. I think you can still slow them up with the ice and still burn them alive with the fire. At least it's not indicating that you can't. Alright, here we go, the Hive Tower. 450, and it has a wide range. It attacks the whole field. It literally does. And it's actually showing you here what it does. So it follows. There's a little Tikiman right up there. It actually follows him. Indeed it does. So it's actually showing that in the second photo that it can attack flying enemies and ground enemies. Indeed it can. And look, and it's showing that like the best place for it is in the center of the map. And that's not something that I was doing. I was always burning it like in a corner, up in an area that you couldn't really see some of those areas. So, yep, I wasn't doing it in the center. Mortar Tower. Here we go. And this one has very, very high stats. As you can see, everything is very high up there. And it increases its spread damage and firing speed as it goes along. You can see it actually shoots over water, I guess, and a huge explosion. And I see the ball there that is shooting out with some hearts near it, going after the small little man and then the golem guy. Ah, yes, this amazing tower, the Lightning Tower. Not a fan of the Lightning Tower, to be honest. But it's showing here that, you know, it increases its strength, even though it's not really strong even at max level. And it's showing also that it does have a range, but it attacks everything on the field once enemies go into that range. And I'm seeing like a Christmas tree down at the bottom there. I'm not really making out that second photo. Like lightning, I guess, coming down from like an antenna and like be there inside of a dome with a Christmas tree. Oh. Okay, hopefully my voice is back. Hopefully it didn't crack up too much. I saw some stuff there. So yeah, I'm not really making out that second photo with the Christmas tree. Next one. Oh, this one. This is the... Oh gosh, what is this one called? The Trap Tower. Okay. Let's see. Ryan says, lightning is powering the bulb and the Christmas tree. Oh, I get it. Oh, so they were the first ones to discover electricity. I gotcha. Perfect. Okay, I get it. I get it. So the trap tower now, this one also has really great stats, as you can see, very strong, and it increases its strength and spread damage as it goes along. So it's showing here, you need to have 2 parts of it. You need to build both parts. This is X. No, you cannot build just one. You have to build both sides. And you want to build it in a way that they're going to be crossing through. Yes. The gem tower, here we go. So the Tikiman loves gems, as you can see. And it's showing how it increases nearby towers' strength. There's some hearts near it. So it's in the photo to the right here, it's showing no, you can't build it all by itself. You got to build it near stuff. And I didn't know this initially, but when the gem tower gets destroyed, a gem pops out. You actually get a gem. Okay, here is our mine. Our exploding device. Okay, now these photos, I'm not quite making sure of what they are. What's 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, it says strength S, spread S. Spread damage S. Yes, I know that, but looks like 1, it's like dropping something into water or something, and number 2, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's how they made it. Drop some gems into something and then it gets made. I don't know. Okay, Ryan says pictures are showing how to plant the mine. Okay, so you kind of so I guess they put the gems in the ground and then it turns into that. I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. And on the right, it's showing the boss. Bomb him up. So our speed potion. Okay, here's our speed potion. This one doesn't cost anything, but it makes us faster. And I think this is like one of the first things that you unlock at like special 1 stage. This one, you grab some herbs, put it into a pot, and you cook it up. And there you go. You got some speed potion. You strain it, and you get some speed potion. Okay, and it's showing him he's drinking it during the sunlight, but don't drink it at nighttime. No. Also, don't mix it with other drinks or cold. And the last one there, it says, I guess don't give it to the Tikiman or they go the little baby Tikiman or they go crazy and fly out of the hut. That's what it looks like. Interesting. Okay, well that was the concept art. Really interesting. I don't think we saw all the towers, though. Did we see all the towers? I have a feeling that there were some towers that were missing. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, next up, the gallery. Few PixelJunk monsters illustrations here. Ah, look at that. This is a really, really nice artwork here. Too bad I can't get rid of that bottom bar. Oh well. Wallpaper. Now you probably could, that's the thing. I always loved to, back in the day, used to love like extracting. Not sure why my voice keeps doing this. Hopefully my voice is fine. It just keeps having low connection problems here. But anyway, I used to love extracting audio and videos and assets from video games. So I tried with this one, but can't really get anything from the PC version. From the PlayStation 3 version, I was able to extract a lot of images. But with this version, I think the file was encrypted. So I don't know how to extract it. But just getting like the full resolution of this without that bottom bar, it'd be perfect. Oh, there's our Tikiman. Again, really, really nice wallpapers. Like, that's like a really good wallpaper right there. Again, my voice. Okay, I disconnected and reconnected. Hopefully my voice stops cutting out. See, now this is a very, very bad parent here. He's not paying attention to his Tikiman. As golems are coming... Now that looks really scary there. There's golems coming through the forest. Now this one's nice. They're kind of playing snowball fight. Having a snowball fight here. Okay. See, now that's an amazing tower, the fire tower. Amazing, amazing tower. Okay, so here are the enemies. We actually get a close-up of them. Again, what are they exactly? That I don't know. They look like acorns with hands and arms. And like a mask. And they have a butterfly on them. Ooh, look at the spider. Really, really close up spider. Thing is really ugly looking. Same with these crabs. These crabs are pretty ugly too. Now, they kind of have like that same mask if you look. There's a mask here for these guys, and there's a mask here for the spider, but the spider has its eyes coming out. Those also have the mask too, and the eyes are coming out. Also the mask. What's the story behind the mask? I don't know. And he's got some like grass growing on him. Yep, there's the mask again. Amazing, amazing artwork. I really, really like it. And their flying propellers, they actually look like those seeds that fall down from trees. Got the bats. Oh gosh, wait till we get to the bees. I'm just gonna put it on slideshow. Let's see how quickly it changes. Okay, there's the bees. There's our first boss. Again, he has like a mask inside of him, and there's another mask for those guys too. Slug. There's that really, really hard boss that I don't like. Oh, what is that? That's a new creature there. I have never seen that before. Interesting. I guess it was an unreleased thing. It looks like a gigantic golem that has like, it's like really frosty, but it looks like it could be some kind of snow boss. Huh. There's our bees that actually fly out. Okay, that was it for the concept art. Really, really nice stuff. Okay, our next thing, let's take a look at some audio. Well, let's take a listen to some audio here. Listen to all the game music tracks and sound effects here. So, let's go back to the first one because I was already playing a few here. Now, there are some, you can buy this soundtrack. It used to only be on the PlayStation Store. But you can get it now on other digital stores as well. It's not on a physical medium. But there are tracks on here that are not on the soundtrack. A lot of these are, as you can see. I'm not going to play the whole thing, I'll just play like a little snippet. But we should recognize these tracks. Yep, I recognize all these amazing tracks. I do have the soundtrack on my computer. But again, not all the tracks are there. And I can't extract them. I would love to extract them. Ah, Ryan, you actually have the soundtrack. Awesome. Yep, I have it digitally as well on my computer. It's not actually showing who it's from, but it's by Otograph. Otograph, I believe. That's how it's spelled. Otograph. Okay, here's like one of my favorite tracks that's about to play. This is like one of my favorite ones. But I like some of the new music that we have as well. So far, all this stuff is on the soundtrack, I'm pretty sure. Once we get towards the end, though, it's not going to be. This next one here I know is like a boss sound. Yep. This is also another boss track, I believe. Yep. Another boss track. I think it's all 3 bosses. Well, the 4th boss's soundtrack is actually not on the official one, so that's actually later. This is on here as a song. This is just the waves of, like, ambience. I guess you could listen to that and be relaxing, right? Lovely brain. Yeah, that wave track is not on the soundtrack. So if you want that track, I'm sure you can find plenty of other waves online. Okay, we're closing in on the end of the official soundtrack. This is also another good track that I like as well. Alright, now we got Cool Brain. Okay, I believe now we're getting into the territory that's not on the official soundtrack. I'm not sure if even this track is. It's playing now, but let's see about this the next one. Yeah, these aren't on the official soundtrack. Wonder how many of them there are. Okay, this is a good track. Okay, this I believe is the Flying Boss's theme coming up. Yep. Gosh, that Flying Boss. Punk Pinion. Oh, this track. Yeah, that's the last track there. Alright, now we got some sound effects to go through. Let's take a look. So we have walk, one, L, and right. I guess that's just left and right. It's how it should be. That's usually what the game design does, left and right sound effects. But it plays through mono though, so you hear it as mono. Okay. I can't even hear it. Okay, so I couldn't even hear the walk. I think because it's very, very quiet. You gotta turn it up like really loud to hear it. I hear that one. Now we get to hear that one in its full glory. That's the dancing in the tower track, okay. Oh, that's just wonderful. I like when you can actually listen to all the tracks and sound effects. That's such a classic. Like back with like the Sega Genesis games I would have, like the Sonic games, you could always be able to do this, and I always loved to do it. We recognize that sound very well. And that sound. And that sound. There you go, that's a good one. That's when our towers get destroyed. I don't like that. I'm just going to move a little faster through these because there's so many. Yeah, we recognize all those enemy sounds too. A lot of nice ones. I like that one. Just close your eyes and listen to the sound. Oh, there's our wonderful trap tower sound effect. Oh, we recognize that sound. That's that horrific sound that they make. That's all of them. Okay. Oh, that's awesome, Ryan. Hope to see it as well. Alright, so our final thing in the Tiki Hut are videos. Watch cool music videos from Otograph here. So this is the music producers of the game. Let's learn about them. Otograph is a creative unit made up of two individuals, Takashi Ayura and Sashio Oshima, who have chosen Kyoto to be the base of their artist endeavors. Since 2005, Otograph has been involved in a wide range of work that straddles both the visual and sound arts. Okay, so our first track we have is Meta. This is that boss theme, that flying boss theme. Metamorphose du Papillon. Let's check it out. So, I'm not sure how in-depth the videos are. I think I have taken a look at them, but we can enjoy some of it. As we remember that flying boss that would come and get us. Oh, that flying boss. It was even very hard to even find these online, so I may be the only one who's there. But I am talking over it. But if you want to watch it without me talking over it, you can buy the game and then unlock it yourself. That is my best solution to you. But I mean, it's not too much that we're looking at here. There's a bunch of looks like a bunch of paint splatters going all over the screen here, different colors. And also the music we've heard before, so we're really not missing out on too much. Oh, look at this. Yeah, there we go. That was cool. That was interesting. Alright, so there's our first video. Metamorphose de Papillon by Otograph. Wonder if, I guess they did the video as well as the music. Alright, and our final thing, sound dripping. Let's take a look and listen. You see the numbers too? Is this track even in the game? I don't think it is. Very similar to the other music video, but a lot more numbers and lines. But I do like the music more actually than the other one. Really interesting. I wonder if those numbers mean anything or if it's irrelevant. That's the thing, you can never know. Because an artist might know exactly what their intentions were with their artwork. I know I've created plenty of different types of artwork that I know the meaning behind, but most people don't even see it. That may be what it's like. Who's to say? Sound drippings. Copyright. Otograph. 2009. Okay. So, we have now looked at everything in the Tiki Hut. The one final thing left to do, I mean, you can do online play, which is really cool. But I also wanted to just briefly show how the two-player mode works. I have another controller here, just to briefly show you. Actually, wait a minute. I just turned on the controller, so I may have to quit out of the game and go back in for it to recognize the controller. So just a moment as I do that. Okay, we should be good. Otherwise, I'll just do it with the keyboard. Because sometimes this game is kind of picky about the controller. It doesn't always detect it right. Yeah, like right now, it's not detecting the other controller that I clearly have connected. But it does work because my sister and I have played it. And we're actually going for all rainbows, as you can see. We're literally getting all the hardcore rainbows. That is what we're all going after. We actually have all the hardcore rainbows here, as you can see. So yeah, my sister and I are certainly playing through it. But I guess I will briefly show you. So we have one Tikiman here. And we have the other Tikiman here, so you can actually build. So if I build an arrow tower, I'm actually controlling the Sega player. So I can actually dance in it, and I can have my other guy dance in it too. And it will upgrade twice as fast. So it actually does make it easier. Because the enemies might be a little harder. They might be a little bit... I don't know if there's more enemies or if they're just slightly harder, but... this makes it a lot more enjoyable if someone else can tackle something. You also have independent coin counts, as you can see at the bottom there. So if you want someone to solely be the builder, then you just don't collect any coins. And the other person does the coin collecting. That's essentially how it is. But that was all that I wanted to show you. Let me quit. There we go. There's also online play. If you can search for people, you can play online. Friends list, no friends. Ryan, we need to get on here. I know you're the only other one that I know that plays here. So yeah, we need to get on here. Yeah, if you were online right now, we could go ahead and do it as a final match. But you know, that's pretty much going to do it. We've seen everything this game has to offer except for the online, except for the in-depth two-player. So yes, this was... Now, I wonder how we do add each other as a friend. I guess it's... Well, it shows my ID down at the bottom there, I guess. Pollux? I guess that's my ID. Is it for Steam, I guess? Is that how it connects? Possibly. So if you got it on Steam, then we should be able to connect, I guess. I guess if we add each other as a friend on Steam, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I've never done that before, so maybe that's definitely something we can try out. But yeah, that's going to do it. Yep, that's going to do it for PixelJunk Monsters. This was my final thoughts on this game. I very much enjoy this game. It's a simplistic tower defense game. If tower defense is your type of thing, it's a little different from most types of tower defense games. But it is very enjoyable. I like it. It is quite a popular game, but it's also one that's not really well known. A lot of people who play it, they really love it. But there aren't many people who really know about it. So I played this when it first came out on the PlayStation 3. I loved it. I played it all through now. Completed everything there is. Well, my sister and I are completing all the hardcore difficulties, and then I'll have all the achievements after that. So yes, the last thing to do, really, is to just briefly show you what PixelJunk Monsters 2 is like. PixelJunk Monsters 2 is a very different game. It's a very different game. I will play it at some point down the line, but I don't own it right now. I don't actually have it right now, and I'm not going to play it just yet. So let me actually bring it up here. So, all right, let me add this here. And I'll show you what PixelJunk Monsters 2 is like. Okay, window capture. Okay, there we go. And I'm not sure why you can't see anything. Huh. That's strange, isn't it? Okay, I'll just do this. That's strange, it's just showing a white screen. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just add the video as a source then. How about that? Browser source, here we go. Not that, not that, we don't want that.
Gatorade.
As we get through the ads first.
And electrolytes to replenish.
With a Gatorade ad. And whatever this other ad is.
It's natural deodorant.
Natural deodorant, okay. There we go. So, as you can see, the art style is very much different. And just the mechanics of how it plays is also very different. And the enemies look very different. So yeah, it's quite a different game. A lot of people were not really happy about it. It doesn't have the most positive reviews. But I think it's still interesting and worth the playthrough at some point. So I will do that at some point down the line. You have PixelJunk Monsters 2 as well, Ryan? Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so now that PixelJunks is out of the way, thank you everyone for watching this wonderful game. We're going to take a quick break now. We're also going to finish up Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Yeah, all my games are being finished up. So I'm going to take a quick break, and I will see you very, very soon.